This conference will now be recorded.
I'll close all the files. So everybody tried with the clone stamp tool and the pattern stamp tool.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I have started the text tool, right? Yes. So you people are tried with this one, horizontal type tool and vertical type tool.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it easy?
It's easy.
Okay. So today class we'll go to the text effects. Anybody tried with the simple posters like this? Nobody tried? Okay. So we will go to the text tool. Okay. I will go to the horizontal type tool. So text tool, type tool, you people are tried, right? So any of the text, if I'll type here, so what happened? It will come automatically in a different layer. Caps lock. I'll change the color. I'll click on T here and I can increase the size of the text. Okay. If you want more size means you can give how much of the size you want. Okay. So how much ever size you want you can give it. Otherwise you can type the text, control P. You can scale the image. Shift only you can press shift, or you can drag it like this also you can do it. So automatically the text will be there in a different layer. Okay. So we have to go to the text effects. Okay. Next make a heading of text effects. Okay. So till now what you people are doing, you people are just doing the image effects. All those things you people are editing the images. Only editing images, cropping images, collaging works, cloning works, those things only, removing the marks on the face, so skin, any hair color change, all those things options you were doing till now. So we are changing now the text effects. Now we are going for the text effects. Okay. So right click on this text layer. There is an option here. Can you see here? Not first one, second one. In some of the systems, some of the versions, it will come blending options. It will come in the beginning, in the starting. Now I'm using in the second. Okay, it is showing here in my system blending options in the down here. Okay, right click on the text layer. So there is an option of blending option. I click on here. So you will get a separate window. Okay. So what I will do, I will keep my text like this. I'll keep just how much ever window I want. I'll just keep my text like this. Right click on this text layer. There is an option called blending option. So blending options. What is blending options? Inside this blending option, we have multiple options are there. Okay. So please write it down all this option. So we have multiple options are there. Drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow, bevel and emboss, contour texture, satin, color overlay, gradient overlay, pattern overlay, and stroke. Okay. Please write it down, this option. Right click on the text. There is an option here. Please write it on this option also. Layer style. In the layer style, you have these options, styles. Inside that, we have one more options, blending options. We have multiple options are like this. Okay, finished everybody? Okay, we'll go to the first one. Okay, I have already typed the text here. I'll go to the drop shadow. What you have to do, you have to click on this drop shadow. Look at here. If you click on here, see when it is click on this drop shadow, it is selected with the blue color. Okay, just selected with the blue color. So when you click on this drop shadow, so related to that, you will have an option. Everybody can see my screen, right? I shared my
Yes,
screen.
ma'am.
Did I shared? Yes, I shared my screen. Okay. See, whatever the options you, there is a tick mark over here. I have selected this drop shadow. I'll click on this drop shadow. You have these many options are there. See, blend mode is there. What kind of color you want with the drop shadow? Drop shadow means it is down the text you will get a shadow. Okay, so the same kind of text only, text type only, the shadow will come. So this is a drop shadow. So I'll just change the color. I just change. I'm just whenever you will do the changes, then only you will get to know what kind of shadow you'll get. See distance. Can you see the shadow? Down there is a blue color shadow is there. So it will give the depth of the text. See, it will give the depth of the text. See, and it is spreading like this. And size of the shadow, see how much ever you want a blur kind of shadow, or you want a sharp shadow, you will get both the option like this. Okay, this is a sharp shadow, and you will get a blur shadow means you will get a option like this. Okay, so distance also you can give how much ever you want, you can give the distance of the shadow. Okay, you can change the color of the shadow. See, whatever the colors you want, I will select the color of this. You can do the changes of the shadow. Okay, see, these are the text options. When you will create an advertisement designs, any of the poster designs, you need a quality of work means that time you have to use the effects and all. Okay, again inside this some more effects are there. See, opacity means transparency option. See, now it is very light shadow you want, so in that red color only I am giving very light options. I'm giving, this is a bright option. See opacity only very light you want it, so that time you can use the this opacity options, you can use it. Inside this we have one more option called quality. Okay, I will select this quality. Look at this. This is this, we have different options are there in that quality only. So we have multiple options are there. I can select any of the things and see here. Again you can do the changes of this. You can select it like this. See all this. You can select whatever the colors you want. So according to that, the colors will come. opacity. You can give darker like this, and then you will get a option here. You can select it and you can try. Many options are there. See, you have multiple options are there. So you have to see the effects means you have to give 100% opacity. You will give light opacity means you will not able to see properly the effects. So you have to give 100% opacity, and you have to check in the quality window. You have multiple options like this. Okay, so these are the options you have to try. Okay, see here also again we have option of size. See, when you do the size like this, it will give the option. This is the spreading option. And we have option here noise. Noise means you will get a small this. Noise means the edges will be again disturbed kind of this sharp edges. You don't have the clear picture of this. You will have a noise will be like this. Okay, size of the text also you can give it like this. Okay, so everybody clear with the drop shadow? Just give it okay. Okay, so I can apply the same thing for the images also. I can go to here, file open. I will take any of the images. Take any of the images, no problem. Okay, I'll just go to. I will crop the this thing only little bit only. I will take the image. I will go to the move tool and I'll bring in here. I will again same thing only. See now whatever the text I have added here, see everything it is there in the layer. Okay, see here NICT, inside that this is the effect. I have given this drop shadow effect. See, I don't want this effect means there is a eye mark. Can you see here eye mark? So I'll just off this eye. Okay, so any of this you don't want means I can on and off this eye mark. Okay, so like that. So you can close. If you don't want the text means you can remove this eye mark. You can close it. Otherwise there is a eye mark for the effects separate. So I don't want this drop shadow. I don't want to apply means you just off this drop shadow. Okay, so now go to the list layer option. Again right click on this. There is an option called blending option. So in that we have an option here again drop shadow. So drop shadow, how you can see the drop shadow? When you have to give the distance like this, then only you can see the drop shadow. You have to give the distance, then only you can see the drop shadow very clearly, and you can change the color of the drop shadow. See, this is the drop shadow color and size of this. The edges should become little blurred, so that time you can use this option. Okay, this is a drop shadow. Again for this you can change the whatever the options you want, you can do it. So opacity I'll make it 100%. So I'll give multiple options like this. Okay, so whatever the options you want you can give it. See, this is the shadow actually. You can spread it. See, this is the spreading option and this is the distance option. Noise option also you can give it like this. Okay, so that is the option of drop shadow. Okay, so just give it okay. Next, I will go to the this layer only. So I have to go back again with the same effect, means I have to click on here. Okay, double click on this text, it will select. I will click on this effect. Yeah, if I click on this effect, so I can use the option. Again, it will go to the layer style. Okay, if you take the new text, then you have to go to the right click on this, then blending options you have to go in the when you start from the beginning. So that time you have to give the right click on the text, you have to give the blending options. Now I already given the effects. Okay, so I'll click on this effect layer, and there is an option. So drop shadow I already given, so I'll just off it, this one. I'll go to the inner shadow. Now I'll on this inner shadow. I'll click on here. See, when it is selected means it will be there in the blue color, inner shadow. So inner shadow, we have to again change the color. See, already text having the black color. So if you give again inner shadow also in the black color, you are not able to see it. Okay, so now, okay, distance, nothing is changing here. Size, we have to check whether it is applied or not. See here, double click on this effect, drop shadow, I will remove it. Inner shadow. Okay, inner shadow, blend mode, we have different kind of blend mode will be there. Okay, this also it is there in your system. This also you have to write. Okay, if it is not applying, which is nothing is coming here, means always you have to do the changes of this. See, blend mode, it will be there in the multiply option. Now I'll make it normal. This one I'll make it normal. Then I will do the changes of this. I'll just change the color of this. Can you see now? It is coming. This is the inner shadow. Inner shadow. Now the inner shadow I have given the normal mode. Okay, multiply mode is different, darken mode is different. So these are the different modes are there. Always it should be in the normal. If some tools are not working, means you have to keep it in the normal mode. Okay, so then we have to increase the distance and the size of the text. Now it has come very smooth. The size is come very smooth. Okay, that is the distance of the shadow. Okay, you can change the color, whatever the colors you want, you can change the color. And if you come to the quality, I will select here whatever the options you want, you can use it. Okay, so you have to give the noise option also like that. Okay, so like that you have to type the different text. Tomorrow assignment is that only, you have to type some any of your names. So 10 names you have to type with the 10 different effects. Now I'm having how many effects here? Drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow. So I want to check all you people are practicing or not. So you have to type any of the subject or the 10 name of your friends or family, friends, anybody's, you can type the name of them, and you have to give the different effect to different text. Okay, so now I'll give it, they'll go to this, of this inner shadow. Then I'll go to the outer glow. I will select this. See, outer glow, if it is not selected, see now, just if you give the outer glow on, then that doesn't mean, see, this is still it is there in the inner shadow only. Look at the top inner shadow only, it is showing here. So when it is selected outer glow, means you have, it is showing the name of outer glow. So related to that of related to this, all the option you can see here. Okay, outer glow. Okay, anybody having any doubt? All are there in the class. Safia is there. Maria, Joshita. Yeah, Safia, you are having any doubt? Did you finish the
No, ma'am.
assignment last class, Safia?
Yes, ma'am.
Sharon, who is not did yesterday's this thing text tool? I have teached the text tool. Who are not done with the text tool? Who are not practice the text tool? Ume Honey, you have any doubt? Did you try the text tool yesterday's class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you finish to whatever the this thing before tool? You are not attend the starting class and all.
I
Umesh,
think
did
I
you
missed.
practice? Huh,
I think I missed 2 or 3 assignments, but other than that, I did all of them.
you did that. So text tool and all you tried right yesterday's class.
Yes.
Okay. Aishwarya Reddy,
Yes, ma'am.
you have any doubt? Text tool and all it is easy for you. You
Yeah,
can do
ma'am.
it
I
with the
got.
text tool.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about Fatima and Aditi, Juveria, Sharoon? Everybody tried with the text tool
Yes,
yesterday's
ma'am.
class.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Shreya, yes. So text tool, you people are poster designs. So that time you have to make the poster design. Again, we have to come back for the text tool only. Means other options and all we have to do it. Okay. So these are very interesting option. Text effects. Okay. Next is outer glow. See, outer glow means outside it will glow. Okay. So I click on here outer glow. Again, look at here blend mode. So blend mode always it should be there in the normal mode. Please write it down all this option. In some system maybe it is not available. Uh, just write it down all this option: normal, dissolve, darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn. All these options, please write it down. I'll give some time for you people. Done. Still writing, correct? Over. Finished.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So always it should be in the normal mode. Okay. You should not be in the other mode itself. So it will not work. So normal mode I will give. So here it is a outer glow. Outer glow. Again inside this we have two different option as there. One is a single glow and one is the, if I select on here you have an option of gradient. See here, we have a grade. You people are know about the gradient tool already. Okay, so what I will do, I will select any of the gradient. If you select any of the gradient, okay, then spread, okay, element spread. So slowly it is spreading here. Before that, we have to increase the size of this. See, now this is a gradient. Okay, first you have to select the gradient. Whatever the gradients you want, you have to select it. See, according to that, this option will come. First, you have to select the gradient. Then you have to increase the size of this. See, how much ever you want, you can increase and you can decrease the size of this text. And there is an option called spreading. You can increase the size or decrease the size of the text. Okay. Here, if you click on here, you can go to the multiple gradient. So we have different gradients are there, special effects are there. So we'll go to the different gradients. So you have multiple gradients are there. Okay. See, I will increase the size of the gradient. Any of the headings and all you have to make it means that time you can use this option gradient. So it will how much ever you want. It will. So if I'll increase the opacity of this. By the time you can see the things like this. Okay. See, already whoever tried with the gradient tool, for them it will be easy. Gradient tool. Okay, so solid color means you will get a single color like this. Noise means you will get a small dots, small pixelate kind of things you can get with the gradient. Okay, again here also we have an option of contour. I will select this one. Again, it is applying with a different. Look at here. So this is so interesting. Actually, you will get a text effects. These are the special text effects. Okay, get a option like this. All the effects also you can give it. Inner shadow, drop shadow. So drop shadow I have given. Inner shadow also I have given. Okay, you can give all the effects together. Okay, I'll just give OK. So then what happened? Here in the effects we have drop shadow also, outer glow also. Whatever the effects we are taken it is showing here. Correct, in the layers. Again go to the this layer, image layer. I will go to this effects. Again outer glow. Outer glow also you can give it. I'll click on this outer glow. I'll click on this gradient. So only it will apply outside the. See, it is why it is not applying. It is in the screen mode. So now I will. See, size of the outer glow. See what happened now. I'll click on this gradient. I'll click on here. We have different types of see gradients will be there. Okay, any of the gradient you can give it. With that we have a option. We have many options are there. Inside that only we have multiple options are there, and we have this many special effects inside that. So if we'll give one gradient, you will have a different kinds of output you will get. So you have to try all the options. Okay, these are the options very common in all the tools. These are the options. blend mode, opacity, noise, and the two different colors, gradient and the simple color, elements, quality, range, jitter, all this option, it will come commonly when you will give the text effect. Okay, outer glow. So if I'll give it okay, so then whatever the text effect I have added, it will come directly like this. Now I will go to again effects, double click on this effect. So it will be there. If I'll remove this option also, it will be there always here. It will be there always here till the file you will save. This option will be there. If you don't save means that the file will get deleted. Means that that file will be it will be no longer. Okay, so like that. So I'll off this outer glow and inner glow. Inner glow also like that only. So now whatever the gradient tool, it has come outside the text like that. Now the gradient will come inside the text. Okay, so I will select this screen. So I'll go to here, select it normal. I'll make it first normal, and here again I will take this option, any of the gradient I will select it. So you have to increase and decrease the size of the glow. Whatever the gluing option it is there, you can see that glue. It will be there. Okay, whatever the options will be there, it will glow like this only. Glow will be there. If you click on here, again you have multiple kind of gradient. See, this is a kind of water kind of effect you will get. See, choke and the size of the text. Steel effects. These kind of effects we can use the any of the chocolate wrapper designs. On that wrapper there is a text will be there. So those kind of designs we have to make. So that time we can use this option. Okay. So anybody having any doubt? Rishanki, Husna. So where we will get this blending option? Husna, where we will get the blending options? Where we can see the blending option in Photoshop?
Ma'am, we have to right click on the text layer and then we get an option of the blending option.
Okay. Okay. Umay Honey, where we will get this option? Blending options?
When we right click on the layers option,
Okay. Text layer. So we can
an
apply
option.
for the where and all, what and all this thing we can apply it actually. We can
Text,
apply on where
layers,
text and
pictures.
text, images and shapes. Text, images and shapes we can apply it. Okay. Safia, Safia, are you there in the class? Safia, Vrushanki?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Vrushanki. Tell me, what are the options are in text layer? What are the options are available in the text tool? Vrushanki? Kulsu? Yeah, tell me, Vrushanki.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, Vishanki, what are the options available in the text tool?
Uh,
Yeah, tell me, Vishanki, tell me. Kulsu, you can tell what are the
Yes,
options
ma'am.
available in the text tool?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there's normal,
There's dissolve, there's darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn, darker color,
Okay.
lighten, screen, and
So these are the options available. Yes, it is available in the text effects. So what I ask to people, what are the option available in the text? We have a horizontal text tool, horizontal type tool, vertical type tool. Okay, so these are the options available in the text tool. Correct. Horizontal type mask, vertical type mask. So these are the text options available in the text tool. See, horizontal type tool, vertical type tool. See, these are the option in the layer. What are the blending options we are giving? That is the text effects. So text effects we can apply for the images also, text also. We can apply for the shapes also. See, what are the shapes we have? Polygonal shape, circle shape, any rectangle shapes, any of the shapes also we can apply this effects. Okay. We'll go to here, outer glow. Again, I'll cancel this one. Click on here. Okay, I'll go to this text, outer glow. See, outer glow size you have to reduce it, and choke also you have to reduce it. And here we have an option here, source and edge, center. So if you click on the center, you can you cannot make much difference. If we take the spectrum, see the special effects. Okay, like this you can do the changes of this. Okay, here we have to select it, then only we can do the changes of this. Opacity should be more. When the opacity is not coming proper, you have to give it cancel. Okay, then you have to click on here, double click on this. Maybe sometime graphic card will not support, so that time you have to go to this inner glow, and you have to make the sizes properly. See, make it normal. Okay, so like that we have different tools. Okay, next one, we have an option called bevel and emboss. Okay, so bevel and emboss, there are three different effects are there. Bevel and emboss is separate, contour is separate, and texture is separate. So bevel and emboss, if I click on this bevel and emboss, we have inner bevel, outer bevel, emboss, pillow emboss, and stroke emboss. Please write it on this option left side. You have to write bevel and emboss in that contour and texture. In the right side you have to write this bevel and emboss. This please write down this left what we have option we are getting. Please write it on that option also. Right side what we are getting, that also you have to write it. All are writing correct. Bevel and emboss. In that contour and texture will come. Next, in the style, you have to write down this option style. In that inner bevel, outer bevel, emboss, pillow emboss, and the stroke. So while you are applying for the text, you have to take always bigger text. Means don't take thinner text like that. So if you want to see the text effects and all, you have to take the bigger text, which is having the big type of font. Like don't take italic effect and all. So italic effect and all, you are not able to see the effects properly. The text will be very thin. Okay. So here I'll go to this bevel and emboss. In that we have inner bevel. See, see right, it is coming. So this is the bevel option, softer option, the harder option. Emboss, outer bevel. Outer bevel will be like this. I'll reduce the size of this. It will come like this. Okay, outside only, and the inner bevel. It will be like this. So next one is the emboss. Will be like this, and pillow emboss. Stroke emboss. Smooth. Everything you have to see. Try with the stroke emboss is not much applying. Stroke emboss is nothing but the outline of the emboss. Okay, depth and all. See, there is no much changes and all. Again, this is the same option. If you click on this contour, if I click on this contour, see emboss, pillow emboss, bevel and emboss, you have to click on here. All these options will come. And if I click on here this contour, you will have multiple options. System got hang. Okay. Otherwise, you have to we have to take a new file and we have to take the text too. Otherwise, double click on this. Let me try once again. Okay. Contour effect. Very slight effect will be coming because we don't have any other effects for this. Okay. This is the normal one. Okay. Just check it out in your system whether it will apply or not. Very small changes it will come. Let me check. Otherwise we have to off this and we have to click on it. No, we cannot off this bevel and emboss. We have to on this bevel because inside this only the contour effect will be there. I will go to the texture effect. It should apply. Can you see everybody the texture option? This texture option is where it is available. Anybody can tell this kind of texture effect where we can see? Yesterday class I teached you people Please, anybody can tell. Maria, Fatima, anybody can tell where we can see this kind of effects, where we can see this effect.
Ma'am, pattern stamp tool.
Yes, pattern stamp tool.
Pattern stamp
So
tool.
okay, if I click on here, see it is applying here contour texture. So you have to decrease and increase the size of this. Okay, otherwise, well, what I'll do, I'll take a new file. These are the effects. What happened, these are the effects. It will take all system memory, everything, because it is these are the very high end effects and all. So it will take so much time to load, so we cannot make that fast work how we are doing the before. Okay, so see, it is loading, the files are loading, and those things and all, it is happening actually. Okay, I'll give it for the fresh blending options. Fresh effects I will give. See, now I'll give only for this separate only, I'll give this blending options. See, slightly it is applying. The texture I will give. Slowly it will apply the all kind of textures and all. Nature pattern. Rock pattern. Let us see. Rock pattern, it is taking on. All it is loading. Slightly it is taken. Depth of this. So now you can see the depth of this rock pattern. So slightly it is taking totally. Color paper. See, these are the color paper option. So okay, very slightly this kind of effect it will come. So depth, how much ever you have to give it, very high depth and all you have to give it. So I love this bevel option. Next I will go to the satin effect. In that again I have to go to multiply option is there. I will make it normal, and here we have an option of distance. I'll just change the color of the satin, and I'll get a effect like this. So inside the text only, we'll have a option like this, and size of this. See whatever the size you will get. Distance. Distance also you can make it a little softer. Softer you can get the size of the satin effect. And here we have multiple options are there. So like this. Okay, so these are the special effects you can see only in the Photoshop. Text, oh, nobody, no other software you are not getting these many effects. Only in the Photoshop you have multiple options like this. Okay, you have to click on all the tools and you have to check. So all, each and every tool having different kind of effects will be there. See, this is having different. When you apply this one, and according to that you have to see, you have to make the changes of the size and distance, everything you should make it. Okay, next we'll go to the, see, satin. I have already given the satin. I can give the drop shadow also for this, otherwise inner shadow. Drop shadow also I can give it. See, drop shadow with the this thing satin effect. I can give the drop shadow with the satin effect. Otherwise bevel and emboss. See, bevel and emboss and this satin effect. Now what happened, drop shadow also is there, satin effect also is there, and with that bevel and emboss also is there. See, if I click on his here, See, now the color is changing with that satin. If we'll do some changes with the satin, it is changing. And if we'll go to the textures, any of the textures you will add, it will apply. See, the texture also, it will apply. So it is a combination of different kinds of effect. Then only you can see the good result. Okay. Next, I will remove these things. Then I will go to the color overlay. Color overlay is nothing but the just to give the single color, like how you can give in the outside the single color, no, like that only. The text only it will tell the text color. Whatever the colors you want, you can give the text color. So you can reduce the opacity of that. That is a color overlay. Next, gradient overlay. So you are giving applying the gradient for the text. Okay, whatever the, see now everything it is there in the blend mode, everything it is in the normal only. So I will select this text. See now what happened. I will select this one and I will increase and decrease the size of the this text effect. You can take it a little up and you can make it like this. And here we have multiple options are there again. It is there in the gradient, linear, radial gradient is here, and angle gradient. So I will change the angle here. I will change the angle here how much ever you want. You can add it. See this side only it will change because this is the gradient like this only. So these are the gradient it will change. Angle also can do the changes of this. Okay, that is the use of gradient overlay. If you click on here, you will have an option like this. If it is in normal, no need to do any changes over there. Again, if you click on here, you have multiple options are there. Special effects. Okay, so like that gradient, you will have all the options. You can add whatever the colors you want. So last class, you people are practiced about the gradient tool. Then only it is possible to do this kind of work. Okay, see the colors are changing now. I select this like this. Just add a darker color for here. See now, you want to do the changes, you can do it. Okay, so that is the use of the gradient overlay. So now I'll go to the pattern overlay. If I select on this pattern overlay, again you will get the patterns. See whatever the patterns we have already, so those patterns at all we can apply for the text. Okay, so we have multiple options are there. You can select any pattern, any of the patterns, you can scale it. In your system you can see very clearly that patterns will zoom in and zoom out with the patterns. Again, any effect you can give it, multiple effects you can give it together. Okay, all the effects you can add it on it together itself. Pattern overlay. Next one is a stroke. Stroke is nothing but the outline of this text. Stroke, I'll increase the size of this stroke. So I'll just select one color and then I'll just increase the size of the stroke. This is the stroke. Stroke is nothing but the outline. Okay, so I'll ask some question to you people. Usna, you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
What is the file format to save Photoshop, Usna?
PSD, ma'am.
Output format to save Photoshop is
JPG.
okay, JPG and PNG format.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Sharon, tell me some options to crop the image, any collage work we have to do. What are the tools we are using, Sharon?
Ma'am, can you pardon the question, ma'am?
To to make a collage work. So what are the tools we are using in Photoshop to make the collage work, to change the background, any of the things, any of the three tools you can tell me. So what are the
Okay.
tools we are using?
Um, for collage work, no, ma'am,
Yes.
we can use gradient tool, ma'am. Sorry, not gradient tool. Polygonal tool, ma'am, or quick selection tool,
Okay.
or you can use clone tool, ma'am. Clone stamp tool. Mm,
Okay.
then what else? Crop tool, ma'am.
Crop tool also you can use it. Collage tool, we are using the crop tool. Okay. Next,
Uh,
Shreya Agarwal. What are the options available in the text tool? Tell me all the options what we can use it in the text tool. Shreya. Tell me, Shreya is not there in the class. Shreya, Umehani, Aishwarya. Aishwarya, tell me. What are the
Yes, ma'am.
options available in the text tool?
Horizontal type tool, vertical type tool, horizontal mask tool, vertical type mask tool.
Then what else? You left this option. See here in the property window, when you will type this text tool, okay, we have, if you click on here, there is an option called font size, and alignments, and there is an option here. What is that? Warp text tool. These are the warp text. Using this warp text, you will get the size of this. You can do the designs like this. Okay, and this also you have to tell when you are doing the text tool.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, what are the options available in the layers? Aditi, Fatima, anybody can tell? Nobody is there? Fatima, Juveria, Sharon? Yeah, tell me. Aditi and Fatima, tell me.
it's
What are the options available in layers? Juveria, Sharon, Maria Joshita,
Yes,
anybody
ma'am.
can tell. Yes, tell me.
The
What are the
layers
options
option
available in the
have
layers? Yeah.
create
Hmm.
layer, group layers, ungroup layers, then
Hmm.
bringing the font, bring it forward, select backward, merge layers, duplicate layer, and
Hmm.
and ma'am,
Blending options. This is the option I have teached you people, right? Till now. The blending options that is
yes,
available
ma'am.
in the layers,
Option.
right? Yes,
Yes,
that is
yes.
the main options you have to tell. Okay. Uh, then to remove the marks, and to make a collage work, to remove the marks, and to remove the dark circle or wrinkles. What are the tools we are using? Safia and Vrushanki. Yeah, tell Vrushanki, tell me.
Ma'am, can you
Aditi and Fatima, you didn't tell me
use spot
anything.
healing?
You message me, you unable to talk means please message me here in the chat box. Vrushanki and Safia.
Ma'am, spot healing tool.
Then only one tool.
and patch tool.
Spot healing tool, patch tool, and what else? Healing brush tool. Okay. So everybody now know it, no problem. Everybody can answer. Only the person who is not answered is Aditi, Safia, and Ume Honey. Why we should use the layers, Ume? What is the use of the layers?
To have a backup,
Okay, one option. Okay, second one.
and so that we can like each text we can differently edit it
Okay, separately we can edit the each and every images, text,
and
everything.
text.
Okay. Ah, that's why we have to make the layer arrangements. Okay, front or back of the image, front of the image, we have to make any changes of the image. So we have to keep all the things in the separate layer. Always we have to keep the layers in a we have to keep all the images and text everything in a separate layer. If we can make hide or unhide thing also, we can do it. Okay. Aditi and Safia, are you there? Aditi, Susan, and yes, Aditi is there. What about Safia? Safia, are you there? Okay. Somebody's mic is not working, I think. Yesterday told. Okay. Now one easy option is there. We will take any image. So anybody having any doubt in the effects? So you have already written all these options, right? Blending options, drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow. All these options you have to try in the you have to do. Okay, what is the assignment is? What I told you people assignment is here how many effects are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total 12 effects are there. So what you have to do? You have to try type different person name. Okay, you have to type a different person name one by one, horizontal or vertical, any of the things you can type it, and you have to give the different effects. Okay, one layer is having drop shadow, one layer is having inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow, bevel and emboss, like that different effects you have to give it for each text, and you have to save the file. Okay, and you can use this option also. See, this type text is there, no? So you can use this option also, because yesterday I'm not given any assignment. You can try this option also. This also you can try it. We can try this option also, you have to give it, and with that you have to add the effect also. Okay, so both the things, there are 12 effects are there. So for 12 effects you have to keep the 12 layers. Okay. So what you have to do, the same text you can take it, otherwise different text. See, if I want to go to the different text, I'll press on T again. See, I will type it here. See, now again, see, S is typed over here. Again, I have to go and join here, miss. You have to click on here. I'll click on this here. See. Okay. Separate effects. You have to add it like this. You have to give the blending options. Right click on this blending options. You have to give any options. We will end emboss, contour, texture, everything. Okay. So like this. So which is having different effects. Okay. Anybody having any doubt? Safia, Vrishanki, Maria. Okay. So everybody got it. So whoever not did the assignment till now, please finish those assignment and send to me. And whatever this, please add different names or any of your family members or any of your courses in the BCom, whatever the studies, any of the certification you people are doing, any of the country name, anything you can take the topic of this, any of the festival name, you can select it like that. 12 different text you have to type it in a different layer and you have to add the different effects. Okay, everybody? Anybody having any doubt?